Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's the 25th of November, 2022. We're going to talk about AMD because it was reiterated and outperformed at investment firm BMO. Now, for me, you guys already know, if you guys is a subscriber of this particular channel, that I don't follow what people say. I justify what they're saying by the price chart. So if BMO is trying to tell us that AMD is a buy still, then we should see that on the price chart. Money needs to follow people's words. You understand the mantra, put your money where your mouth is? Well, apparently BMO is trying to put the money where the mouth is. They're trying to talk the books in AMD. They're trying to say that from what we've researched, we're looking for AMD to continue to go higher. Well, if that's the case, we should be able to see that on the chart. So let's look at the chart for AMD. Take a look. I did a price prediction already in AMD on the 9th of November. Looking for the market to run up. Congratulations to those who saw the same thing, because it didn't take long. Maybe 2 to 3 days. We got that 9% out the market. If you were to get out the last trade today, 17.25%, almost 17.5%. It's just that simple. So first things first, we all can acknowledge that price in AMD is currently in a upward trend. Okay, so maybe BMO might be onto something here. What do you think? What do you think? Or do you think we have embarked on a point to where AMD is going to come back down? $80 looks to be the closest area of resistance right now into the market in AMD. Let's go ahead and look at this on a 3-day chart. Okay, and I think you guys can see it. So these two 3-day price bars, all right? You have this one, and then you have this second one here. Okay, this is around an area of around $80 that I mentioned earlier. This is the problem. So even though BMO is trying to reiterate the outperform rating for AMD, that $80 is looking to be an issue. I don't like how the market ended on this current 3-day price bar as well for AMD. So maybe the market is about to take a pause right there around $80. Here it is on the 5-day chart. Okay, you guys can see how the market in AMD, even here on this 5-day price bar on September 21st, 2022, is a reason why prices gets rejected at certain price levels. And the only reason can be for two causes. Either sellers are here, or when you see other areas of horizontal lines, it's either because buyers are there. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So this is a contentional area for the market. We need to see the buyers in AMD break this $80 to the upside before we say that BMO may actually be correct with their outperform rating for AMD. Until that time, we might need to pause. Here it is on the weekly chart. 2 weeks right here. See, charts don't lie. It tells us where issues are at. Last week, the week of November 14th, price in AMD still couldn't break above $79, $80. Here it is on the most current weekly price bar. Still couldn't do it. It can't do it. So as of right now, the market does look to take a break in AMD. 2 weeks. Here it is. So the next upcoming trading week is going to be a determinant factor for us to really get belief that AMD is going to continue to go higher, period. Okay, period. So you guys can see it here as well. Extended all the way out to this time frame. You guys can see how throughout 2020 AMD was holding this area as support. $79, $80. Let's just say $80 for a nice round figure. Now it's going to be seen as a resistance point. So I'm here to tell you, from my perspective, BMO may be wrong because of this $80 level. Now, if we would have seen the market price action in AMD on these weekly price bars look as if the market was still bullish, like let's say that this weekly price bar that has just ended looked the way that this 3 weekly price bar looks, right? Let's say that it did. Then I will say, yeah, it does look as if that AMD is going to continue to trend higher. But as of right now, I just don't see it on the current 3 weekly price bar, even on the weekly. So that gives me pause. And that's one of the best things about seeing both sides of the market, is that we can kind of lean towards, okay, which side of the market is actually winning? Which one has the biggest opportunity for us to profit from? Is it the buyers or is it the sellers? So when I look at this on the 3 weeks, it looks like the buyers. When I look at this on the 5 weekly chart, it looked like the buyers, right? When I look at this on the monthly chart, it looked like the buyers. But when you transition to a smaller time frame, look at this, the 5-day. It looked like the sellers. 3-day, it looked like the sellers. 2-day, it looks like the sellers. So I want us to pause and wait. Now, in order for us to know that AMD is going to go higher, I'm going to show you this too. Okay, because I'm not going to drop a price prediction, but I'm here to give you all a heads up. If the market does go down, right? Let's say that it's going to go down. Okay. But let's say that as the market in AMD does go down, let's say that the price continues to hold this level right here. Okay, like $70. Then that tells us that the buyers are trying to break that $80 to the upside. So that's what I'm gonna wait for. I'm gonna wait until the market actually confirms that buying is still coming in the market around no lower than $72, no lower than, let's just do 70, no lower than 70. So as this upcoming trading week occurs, just be on the lookout, right? There will always be opportunities. You don't have to feel like you got to jump into play right now. No, just chill out. The market's going to give you what you need to know so that you can see whether or not it's going to continue to go higher, because BMO already came out. They laid out their cards on the table and said, yeah, we're going to reiterate this outperform rating for AMD. All right, cool. We see their hands. So now the market needs to confirm their hands to say that they're right. Because to me, it doesn't look like they're right on a daily time frame. But 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weekly time frame, they look like the price in AMD can continue to go higher. Now I know some of you may even say, hey, BMO, they hold stocks for the next 50 years. So obviously they're trying to play this for the long term. You may be right. But on a short term basis, you're not seeing that the market in AMD is ready to go higher. So I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna wait. Look to see how low price is going to go in the beginning half of next week. And if we still see price hold $70, somebody leave me a comment and let me know, hey, it look like buyers are stepping in around $70. And then I'll come in and see what we're looking like and say, all right, cool. Let's go ahead and play the prediction to the upside in AMD. It looked like that's going to be the biggest area of opportunity for us to profit. Let's just see. All right. I am done. Give me your thoughts though. Let me know, what do you think about AMD? Do you think BMO is correct? Do you think that BMO is wrong? Because I'm looking at this on a minute basis, even on an hourly basis, there's definitely some selling coming to the market in AMD for this short-term trading day. I don't like it. I don't like it. Even here, see, you guys can tell the chart is very powerful. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care about the financials of AMD. I don't care about any mergers and acquisitions. I don't care about a new CEO replacing a current CEO. That's garbage. That's useless information. The chart is telling us what people are actually doing. So let me just give you all a quick example. I'll let you go. So you guys can see that this is the trading day for AMD. Okay. Now, as we started out on trade, as the market opened in AMD, the price shot up, right? But then it got rejected here at 76. The next 15 minutes, the price came all the way back down. See, this is where you can tell that buyers are trying to keep price up. I'm gonna point the arrows down to it. Okay. These 15-minute price bars right here, okay, are indications that buyers are trying to move the market higher. They're trying to. See, the key word that I just said is trying. So when you see these price bars appear on a chart, the result needs to be, yes, price is trending higher. There were 3 opportunities. You guys can see that these 15-minute price bars look identical. This is where buyers are stepping in the market, okay? Now, looking at the following 15-minute price bar, did the market go higher? Did it end it higher? No, it didn't. It came back down. Okay, that's strike 1. The next 15-minute price bar that you guys can see, did the market go higher? No, strike 2. On the next 15-minute price bar, did the market close higher? No, strike 3. And we ended the day all the way down at the bottom. This is how you can tell that the market is not buying. Like, the sellers are winning in the market today. They won in the market today in AMD. The sellers did. The buyers lost out. They completely fell. So that's how I know that in the beginning of upcoming trading week next week that the price is geared to go lower, which is why I'm telling you early in the video, we need to see how low price is going to go to point out where the buyers are stepping in at. All right, so just a quick lesson, just to show you all. Don't let nobody come here and try to make this a difficult game, because trading, investing is not meant to be difficult. It's meant to be efficient and everyone have access to the same information so you all can come with your own thesis. Be careful of all these other YouTubers that are just pumping stocks. All right, so give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profitability, and as always, trade different.